This video is for section 1.3. We're going to look at the distance formula in this video. As soon as I can figure out what I'm doing. That's better. Okay, so circle distance. We learned midpoint in our last video section. We're going to look at distance this time. So if you have two ordered pairs, you can find the midpoint of that segment. You can also find the distance between the points. So there's point A, I plotted it, 3 to the right, 8 up. I'm going to plot point B also. I have to go 7 to the right and 8 up. This time, we're not looking for midpoint, we want to find the distance between the points. Now, this is still a horizontal segment. It's important to note that the y values are the same. That's what makes it horizontal. How far is it from A to B? Okay, well notice how A is 3 units to the right of the origin and B is 7 units to the right of the origin. And they're both 8 units above the origin. From 3 to 7 is 4. Remember the ruler postulate. Take the coordinates and subtract. You could have also counted. Finding the length of a horizontal segment is easy because all you have to do is count. Number 2, same deal. We're going to go 1 to the left, 2 down, that's point C. Point D, 1 to the left, we're going to go 4 up. Instead of finding the midpoint of that segment, we want to find the length of it, or the distance between the points. Again, this is vertical, and it's vertical because the x values match. Notice how C is 2 units below the origin, D is 4 units above. If you go from -2 to +4, how far did you go? You could count. Or you could use your ruler postulate. Finding distance is simple when the line is horizontal or vertical. And when I say line, I actually mean segment. All you have to do is count or use ruler postulate. You only run into an issue when you end up with a segment that's not vertical and not horizontal, like this one. This segment is diagonal. That presents an issue because you can't count anymore. So how are we going to do something like this? Well, we're going to use a formula. And that formula is called the distance formula. That lowercase d right there stands for distance. On that previous problem, we wanted to find the distance from E to F, so you could also write it like that. And this looks like a complicated formula. You're taking the square root of some stuff. The first thing you're going to do is subtract your x values. Whatever you get, you square it. You're going to subtract your y values in that same order. Whatever you get, you square it. You're going to add those two together. Take the square root of that whole thing. Okay? That's your distance formula. We'll try some examples in the next video.